Hi, Ellen. How are
Hi,
you?
Debbie. I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to meet you today, and I'm very happy to talk with you a little bit about your well-being wins and how you maximize wellness in your own life. I'm sitting here with Ellen Whiteside of Sacred Grove Retreats in Gold Hill, North Carolina. It's a beautiful place, and I'll highlight some video showing you what a wonderful, peaceful, restful, restorative space that this is. Ellen is a beautiful person that I've had the honor of meeting today, but have talked with a couple of times before. Tell me a little bit about you.
Well, before I came to Sacred Grove, I was in Portland, Oregon, so that's where I became a massage therapist.
Okay.
And I lived there 22 years, but I practiced massage for 15 of those years.
Okay.
And then when I moved here, I was doing massage, as I showed you in the baby yurt, and I was doing it just on clients or people that were here staying.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a while, I decided, after 20 years, I thought, I think that's enough. I think I'm done with this career.
Okay.
And then I became a coach also. I became a Dream Builder coach in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, I think coaching is the bomb diggity of having people create lives that they want.
Yes. Yes. So you coach people and help them create lives that they want.
Yeah. They come up with a vision, and the main question is, what would you love?
Mm-hmm.
When you really are tapped in and aligned with your divine purpose of what to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell me, maybe digging into the wellness a little bit more. So designing your dreams really supports this idea of living in the fullness of who you are and finding, I have a saying that I like to say is finding your wow, which is whole body optimized well-being.
Yes.
And so it sounds like what you're doing with this dream coaching.
The Dream Builder is, all based in the domains, your 4 primary domains of life.
Okay.
So it's all in either, health, in your relationships, in your business, in your finance, and in your spirituality. Actually, that's 5.
Okay.
So determining, creating goals, creating, action steps that you can take toward your goal, and just having that vision and keeping that. There's a process through it called Time Machine.
Mm-hmm.
So twice a day is what it really helps manifest a lot quicker.
Okay.
In my mind is you look in the mirror twice a day and you speak to yourself as if it's already happened, that it's 3 years from the date of today.
Oh, okay.
And so whatever it is that you want, you speak it like, and you do it, I am so grateful and happy that I now make whatever, if it's money or I'm in this amazing relationship, describing the situation. And of course, the more kinesthetic you can be with every detail, and really seeing it and visualizing it and knowing it, that it is true and that has happened, helps bring it incredibly quickly into fruition that way.
So really, you help people find their wow
Yeah.
by bringing clarity to their dreams in such a way that they are stating it positively, so they're affirming their vision in a way that helps their brain stay focused. So when I hear what you're saying, the first thought I have is that sounds like magical thinking.
Right. And why not?
And why not?
And why not have magical thinking?
Yeah.
And it's like, because it's like, I think our brains don't know if we can program it to know that it has already happened. We have the feeling of like it has already occurred. And then, then the quantum level, time is, there is no time, or it's all synonymous anyway. So it's like, I just feel it is such a magical tool when you get really clear. And it's like, you keep focusing like this, and it does, like the universe has to happen. It doesn't have any other choice. You really have to believe it. You have to believe it to achieve it in so many ways. And if you don't, then you're not the vibrational match for it happening.
So tell me a little bit more about how you help people get clarity around their dreams. What does that process, like if somebody is watching this video, what can you share with them to maybe dip their toe in this idea of dream catching?
Dream building, yeah.
Yeah, I call it dream catching.
I like
did
dream
that.
catching.
You are dream building, but I
And
like this idea that you are building your dream
in order to catch it and fulfill it. Yeah, I like that too. So in the dream building process, I think it's just when you really get clear, it's that asking that question, would you love it? And just keep asking and honing down and getting it into detail of like, what would you love to, if you woke up every single day and you're like just vibrant to get out of bed and to get on with your day, and you know that you are on the course of where you're going, and the more you take little action steps and keep doing it, it's the taking the action steps is the primary part of it. And it doesn't, and the how can change. You don't need to, a lot of us can get concerned with the how, and it's not our, that is not our business. That's the universe's business. We get clear on our vision of what we want to create, and the universe will take care of it.
So for you, when you're dream building, one, it's creating clarity, and the way to create clarity is saying, what would I love?
Yes.
And and then you keep asking yourself, what would I love? What would I love? And you get more and more detailed until you have a really clear picture. What would I love when I wake up in the morning? What would I love during my morning time? What would I love? What would give me energy, boundless energy, when I'm during the day? What would I? And so that sounds like you're just asking, what would I love? What would I love? Till you get to that place where you have it defined.
Yes.
And then it sounds like, if I'm hearing you correctly, then you're creating a mantra or an intention around what you would love. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, you can write it all out. You can write everything out, and you can read it into the mirror, and saying it in the, like it has already happened. That I am, and I am are the two most powerful words. And the clearer you get with it, really. I mean, I know so many stories as a woman that wanted to open up this hotel in Oregon, and it used to be the #1 honeymoon destination, like in the 30s, and it had been boarded up for decades. And she's like, nope, I want to open it. Did not have the money to do it. Came up with creative thinking, which was to go to all these prominent people in Portland, ask them to pick a room, completely decorate, do all the money financing to make it. And she did it the theme of authors. It's called the Sylvia Beach Hotel, and it's all author-themed rooms. And she got them to pay for that. She kept the vision, though. She saw herself, she said she did it every day, seeing the grand opening, seeing that everybody, all of her friends there, dancing, partying, drinking, toasting. And she said when it happened, it was the exact same image that she had kept in her mind.
Yeah.
And it happened.
Yeah.
And it was extremely successful, still is to this day.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, you have a mantra that you say.
Yes. My health mantra. So I'm 72, and
You look great.
thank you. I feel great. That's the most important part, is feeling great. So I do every day and every way. I'm getting younger and younger. My DNA knows it. My body shows it. I have all the energy, strength, and stamina to do everything I want with ease and grace. And I've been saying that literally for at least for 5 years, and it has made all the difference. I feel like in the world. I feel like, and I say it for Murphy. This is Murphy sitting in my lap here. He is probably 15. He appeared on the property 12 years ago. So I say it for him, because he's got to keep on going too.
He's such a sweet dog.
Sweet baby.
So if you were going to give advice to our readers for well-being, what we want a well-being win. Give me that golden piece of advice that you would share with them that they can take away from this.
I think one of the most important things to be is always in a state of gratitude. So I have a gratitude journal, and I wake up and I just randomly say 10 things I'm grateful for. And it's just a randomness. It doesn't have, it can be, I love hearing that bird I just heard. It can be anything. Gratitude is on the same frequency as abundance. So if you want more abundance in your life, the more you're grateful for things, the more you find more things to be grateful for, then the more the universe provides more things for you to be grateful for. So I think being in a state of gratitude and having a gratitude journal is a great way to start. But I'll tell you another one of my favorite tools, mindset tools that I used. Seriously, I feel like this changed my life. I changed all of my have-tos to get-tos. So I never say have to anymore. And get-tos are things that we love to do. I get to go to the beach, I get to go here, I get to go there. And have-tos are like, oh, I have to do this. And I used to use that for cleaning. And I would be in this like, oh my God, I have to go clean the so-and-so today, and just be in this drudgery state. And was it a drudgery? Of course it was, because my mindset was creating that. And literally when I changed it to I get to do this, it became a breeze. It went twice as fast. It went twice as smooth, and I was it was like, my mood was pleasant.
Yeah.
Just saying, I get to the frequency of what we hear is to be happy and excited about it.
Yeah.
because that's what we've always done, right?
Yeah.
We always think of a get to as like something we get to do. Yay!
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
So it changes that vibration. And then, just another thing is I just feel like we are the directors of our movie. So it's like whatever our mindset is what we allow to come into our lives. So it's like making sure that what we're speaking, and the two most important or two most powerful words are I am, and making sure that what you say after that is really what you want to create or who you are. It's like for bill paying. And it's just switching that to a gratitude that, yay, I have the money to pay my bills.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm paying my bills today. Rather than, oh my God, I gotta pay my bills today. So
Oh, I like that. So changing a have to a get to. Words
for
are
everything.
so
Powerful.
Yeah, even what you're talking about, the dream building and the gratitude, these are all about the power of words.
Yes.
Really impacting you. So if anything else that somebody could take away is that words are really important. And even saying things like, I get to pay my light bill so that I have electricity at night.
And be grateful for the electricity.
I am.
Yeah.
In a positive, affirmative statement.
Yeah.
With confidence, I am, even if you don't really believe it.
Exactly.
You begin to say it, and then your brain will then begin to create those neural pathways where that changes from a I don't know to I am this way.
Yeah.
And as you begin to do it and you say it with confidence, and then it grows in you.
It grows.
It grows in you.
Yeah. And I do think it's really powerful when you speak into the mirror.
Yeah. Oh, speaking into the mirror. Yes.
Looking in, like affirming it, like it has happened. So it really helps. I think it helps on a deeper level.
Absolutely. It helps you believe it, because if you're speaking into the mirror, it's reflecting back to you. And so there's a symbiotic kind of relationship, if you will, between yourself and the reflection of you. And then it signals your neurons to just kind of fire in this particular way, because we create neural pathways no matter what we're doing. And so if we focus on the negative, we're creating this track that's looking for negative. And if we create positive, then we're looking for that. And it's not, it's looking for it to show up. That doesn't mean that things that are difficult for us don't happen. It's just that we have a different framework that better supports us as we go through that challenging time.
Yes, exactly. Because as we know, life happens.
Life definitely happens.
And I make the intention of being in laughter about things that like just when certain things that have happened recently, that my old way of being would have been like, oh my God, and just like, can I just frame this differently? Can I just like, in the grand scheme of things, is this really that important?
Right.
Is it going to be written in the history books that Ellen screwed up on this day? No. And so just like letting it go and just being in as much joy and realizing very few things really, really matter that much.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing so many wonderful insights and beauty and developing a program that's helped so many people with the Dream Builders coaching.
Yeah.
Also this beautiful retreat center where people can come for 2 nights and just kind of hang out and chill and kind of reset. So there are lots of good things. So tell me where people can find you.
The easiest thing to do is to text me, 704-299-5124.
So texting is the best way to get a hold of you.
Definitely the best way of getting in touch with me.
Okay. I hope this is a blessing to you, and you've been a blessing to all of us. There's so many wonderful tips and shared your wisdom to help us find our WOW whole body optimized well-being. Thank you so much, Ellen, for being here. And thank you.
Thank you. It's been a joy.